Hello everybody, this is Mark from Creations by Mark. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a cover up. People have been asking me for it. What you're going to need is a darning needle, a pair of scissors, and I use a 6.5 millimeter hook for this. And I also use the Burnett Baby Sport. Let me get it in focus. It's a 3 weight, light 3 weight, and it's really perfect for a cover up. You're not going to be really hot in it. It's going to be nice and cool. So what I'm going to be doing is the sizes for this goes from extra small to 2X, 5X large. Now, to start an extra small, it's supposed to be 28 inches for the bust. Okay, that's to fit the measurements of a bust. So what you have to do is you're supposed to chain 54. I'm cutting that in half. I'm just doing a sample of it to show you how to do it. So I did 27. So you're going to chain 27, and then from the second chain from the hook, you're going to double crochet all the way over to the other side. So when you get to the other side, you're going to chain 2. You're going to turn, yarn over, and the next chain, double crochet. And keep going all the way across until you get to the end. I'll do it with you right now. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And I find by doing the double crochet, it looks better at the bottom. Instead of normally they have it the single crochet. But I don't know, it's more of a better design. And it makes it a little bit heavier at the bottom, where if you're walking along the beach, it's not going to flare up if you get a wind that comes underneath, where you shouldn't have any problems anyways with the open netting on it. It's very easy to work with. It's fast. It's made in 2 sections. You got your back panel, and the front panel is made exactly like the back, except for you have to add a few more stitches on the top to form that V or squared off look for the neck. And then what I do, after it's all put together, we do a row of single crochets around the neckline and around the sleeves to give it that finished look. I've made 3 or 4 of them, and everybody's been really, really happy with the results of it. This one here, I just finished, and I did it this way, the new way, and I like the look better than the original. It falls really nice over your body. I know I made one for my sister, and she kept getting compliments about it at the beach. So I made her an aqua. And I make all colors. I made multiple colors. Today I'm doing it with just the blue. All right, now we're getting down to the last 2. So double crochet, and then you got this little bit right here. Go into there and double crochet. Okay, that gives you a nice straight edge. Chain 2, turn your work. Now I am left-handed, so I turn it this way. Right-handers will probably have to turn it the opposite way until I can figure out how to mirror it. That's the best way I can describe it. All right, now that's the second row. We're going to be doing 5 double crochet rows. So yarn over, and the first space right here, double crochet. Every stitch until you get to the end. I'll do it all the way through to show you exactly, how I do it. Some people might do it different than I do when you come to the end, but I know my routine and what works for me, and to have it come out, straight all the way down. So how's everybody doing today? How's the weather where you're at? I'm in Southwest Florida. It's going to be 90 degrees again today, but hey, we'll take it. It's better than the cold weather, which in October, our winter weather is only about 80 degrees, 85 degrees. I come from Rhode Island, and I don't like the snow. I don't like the ice. At least here in Florida, yeah, we have to deal with the hurricanes. But sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. So far this year, we've been good. I don't want to jinx myself, but you never know. Right now, we're in rainy season, which I hate this time of year. You're outside in the afternoon, and then all of a sudden you get a shower, everything gets wet, and then you got to dry it off. And we've been getting a lot of rain this year, more than what we normally have during the rainy season. But hey, you take the good with the bad and the ugly. Like I said, I'd rather have this weather than the cold weather. I lived in Rhode Island all my life except for 1 year, and I've been down here for 14 years, and I love it. All right, when you get to the third row, you got that stitch right there. Okay. Now, over here, you got your chain two. Yarn over, go into the second chain, and do a double crochet. And then chain two, and turn. That's row three. Now, you don't go in this very first one. You go in this one. Yarn over. It's a very easy stitch. I mean, if you know how to crochet, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm just showing you how I do it. So stick with me. I'll do all 5 rows, or you can see how to turn it at the ends where I put the hook. So bear with me. It's my first time doing a tutorial with the new equipment. And believe me, I'm trying my best. Every time I try to make a video, something always comes up and I can't do it. Well, it gets frustrating. The dog's barking, the cat's screaming, the roommate coming in and making noise. Kind of gets me aggravated. So the best thing to do is, when he's working, then try to get a video done, so I don't have to worry about the noise in the background. I'm quite sure the other creators know what I'm talking about. When you concentrate and try to do something, all it takes is that one little noise, and it aggravates me to no end. Whoops. Don't like that. Like I said, bear with me. I'm trying. I have other tutorials I got to do. My crochet group, Creations by Mark, on Facebook, have created 2 patterns for Boggy Creek. They're going to be free patterns, so anybody can make them if they want. It doesn't have to be for Boggy. And I have to do the tutorials on that before we can release them to Boggy Creek. And then I can get them up and out there in the YouTube world. If you like them, well then, you can make them. They came out beautiful. They're round blankets, but there's two different variations of it. One, Janine, my administrator, made it. And then the second one is a design that I made. So, all right, now we're at the end here. You got your two doubles right there, double crochet into second chain, chain two, and turn. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. One more row, and then I'll show you how to do open stitches. And then after that, it's very easy. You're following the same pattern all the way up to the measurements will be in the description. For the back, it's just straight up and over. There's no additional parts to it. When we do the second part for the front, you're going to stop at the same length of the back, but you're going to be adding more to it to make the B on the front. So bear with me. Okay, now we're on the last row. Chain two, and go all the way across. All right. Am I going to plug my light in? It's starting to dim. All right, let's go all the way across. Don't you hate it when the yarn just does not want to cooperate? Video's going good, but the yarn just does not want to work with me. As you can see, I'm a little nervous doing this, but I'm trying my best. You might be getting bored watching it, but I figured this is the best way to show you how I do it. You know, you might have your own variation of doing it. You know, everybody does not crochet the same. You can use any size hook you want, any yarn you want. But like I said, I prefer the baby yarn, the light 3-weight. But you could use acrylic. I made one with cotton. That caught out of the way. Made one with cotton. That came out nice. But I find with the cotton, it's a little bit on the heavy side. But with the 3-weight, I feel it'll be just right. You don't want to get overheated. All right, we're almost there. Bear with me. I know you all know what happens when you first start something new. You know, you have your little bits of anxiety of having to do something in front of camera when there's nobody really in front of you to talk to. If anybody walks in, they're going to think that you're a little bit crazy talking to yourself. But we all know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to all the nice viewers out in YouTube land. All right, here we are. There's the last one there. You got your chain two, double crochet in that. All right, after you get the 5 rows done, you're going to chain 5. That's a treble and a chain 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn your work. Now you're going to skip one, yarn over, insert your hook. Whoops. You're going to wrap the yarn twice around the hook. Skip one, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. That's your treble. You're going to chain one, yarn over twice, skip one, same thing. Yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. Chain one. Skip one. Oops. Wrap twice, skip one, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. You always chain one after that to make up for the chain that you skipped. Yarn over twice, yarn over, pull through two. That's your treble. Chain one. I hope I'm explaining this easily to you. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. And if I'm confusing you, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Like I said, I'm trying my best. So I appreciate it if you bear with me. I'll get better at what I'm doing. But right now, it's just a learning game for me. But I have to get it out there because everybody's been asking me for this tutorial. Like I said, it's going to be a 3-week crochet along. Oops, I didn't single crochet. 3 weeks crochet along. This week will be the back part. Next week, I'll show you how to do the front and to get the different variation in the front. And then the final week, we can stitch it all together and see what everybody has made. Doesn't take, once you get going with this, I call it netting. It doesn't take long to make it. Just make sure that after you do that chain one, you wrap your hook twice. All right, now you're coming. You got 2 stitches left. You're going to skip one. You're going to put the treble stitch right there. Chain one, twice. Now, you got your 2 stitches over here. In your second chain, do your treble. Okay, now you're going to chain 2. Turn your work. The next row, we're going to do a row of double crochet. In between your webbing, there's always a row of double crochet. So yarn over. In the chain 1 space, you're going to do a double crochet. Yarn over. Now, you got your treble here. You got this space right here. You're going to go in there. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Now you got your chain 1 space. Do a double crochet. Next one, look for that little hole. Double crochet. Chain 1 space, double crochet. so on and so forth till you get to the end. Then I'll show you how to start the netting again. It's a very easy stitch. And if you know somebody in Florida you want to make it for, well, they'll still be able to use it this year. People up north, well, that's a different story. But you could always wear it over a top, if you want to. If you're going out, you want something different. Use your imagination. Spice it up. Be daring. Do different things with different items. Get noticed. Get a skein of yarn that doesn't mess up when you're trying to work with it. That also helps. See, that was over the treble. Then you got your chain one. So double in the chain one, and then double on the top of the treble. Just keep following that until you get to the other side. Gets a little tricky at the end. That's why I'm working it right through for you. When I learned how to crochet with the tutorials, I didn't know they had ones for left-handers. So I was always watching the right-handed videos. That's how I taught myself. Okay, now double in the last treble. Straighten out this yarn. Sorry about that, folks. Like I said, I'm trying. Okay, you got your last treble. You're going to go into the chain one, double crochet. Now you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 3. Count 3, and then put a double in that one. If I get it right in the hole, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so now that gives you the, sorry I'm sighing, but I'm getting frustrated with this yarn. Okay, now that gives you a nice straight edge. Now here you're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? Yep. You got to turn your work. Now, the chain 5, that's for your treble, and a chain 1. So you follow it down. You see this one right here? Yarn over twice. Go in the second, skip one, second one. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Chain 1. Yarn over twice, skip 1, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now if you see, now they are lining up. So here you got skip 1 right there, skip 1 right there. Everything should be lined up. That's why I put this double crochet row in between, because it gives you a better view of where you're supposed to be going with it. So chain 1, Getting aggravated. Go right above that one and do your treble. All right, let me straighten this yarn out again. We'll make it to the other side, and then I'm quite sure by now you should be able to figure out the pattern. It's treble stitch, row, double crochet, row, treble stitch, double crochet, all the way up. And when you're going to end up to the top, it's going to be on a double crochet row. That's what you need, so make sure you end up with that. Okay, yarn over twice, skip one, this has happened to you when you've been trying to record, when the video, you want it to go smoothly, and then you have technical difficulties. You know what? Hold on one second. I'm getting tired of this. I do a little sneaky thing. Don't do what I do. I'm just tired of working with a bunch of yarn bath. I need a sign that says we have had technical difficulties. All right. Should be much better. Okay, chain one, yarn over twice, skip one, treble. It's always treble, skip one, treble, skip one. I mean, if you want to try it with, different stitches, feel free. You can come up with another variation. Everybody kind of like ends up changing a pattern a little bit, to their liking, which is fine. You can make it work, go for it. If you're more confident with following the tutorial, go with that. So what you want to do to your liking. Like I said, everybody does not crochet the same. The tensions are different. The techniques are different. I'm quite sure some of my techniques are different than what other people's are. I try to stay, with what everybody does, but, every now and then you get bored with it. Okay. Now we're getting close to the end. We have this right here. You got to chain one. Then you have these two. What I do is 1, 2. See this right there? Do a treble into there. That gives you your treble at the end. See how it lines up? Now, because you're going into a double crochet row, you're going to chain two, turn your work. You're going to go into double crochet into the chain one space, and then double crochet into the top of the treble. You keep on doing that, and I will put the inches that you have to go up to in the description box. Very, very simple. Once you get the first few rows done, then it all falls into place. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel. That way I can put all the measurements right down in the description box where you can follow it from there. How does that sound to y'all? It'll be easier for me and I think easier for you to follow. So just keep on going till you get over to the end. I'll do it to here. Let's just double crochet in the chain one space, double crochet in the treble. We'll go to this row and then I'll start another row for you. And then I think by now you should know the pattern of it. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I read the comments and I'll get back to you. And if you like the video, please hit the like button, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell icon. That way, when I upload new videos, you will get notified about it. Now, what I'm thinking is, what's today, Tuesday? Tuesday for the next 2 weeks, I will be uploading the second week of it. All right, now we are over here. We're going to put one. See, we got this one, this one. You're going to put one in here. Nope. Take that back. Don't mind me. Yarn over. Fourth chain. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, fourth. Yarn in. Double crochet. That way you got your thing. Same thing. When you get to this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn your work. And you just follow it up. You got your